Peace. Dropping another video. Some intense shadow boxing. I'm going to narrate this video with critical thought, deep thought. We're going to conduct a group think. So when you're working out, what's the purpose? What's your end goal? I believe most are just working out for superficial reasonings. And at first, those were definitely my reasonings. It was superficial. My goal was to obtain a certain look. Which isn't nearly why I work out now. Also, I don't think most people critically think. It's a difference between thinking and critical thinking. Now, people think all the time. I call that a habit of the brain, the mind, just thinking. Definitely don't mean that it's critical. Critical would be having deep thought, analysis, legitimate conversations, assessments within self. No, I definitely don't think people critically think. And if they do, they're critically thinking on nonsense, on superficial, asinine entertainment. Now, one can critically think about their favorite team stats 10 years ago. Non-useful. I'll take it back. If you're going on Jeopardy, maybe to come up. For the most part, non-useful. So critically thinking, what's my goal of fitness, of working out? If you're an athlete, then of course your goal would be to be a better athlete. If you critically thought about why do you train, by default, the superficial aspects will come into fruition. Being consistent on working out, eating right, your body will naturally transform by default of the consistency, working out, and eating right and exact. But that's when we be thinking, because we're on the surface with it, right? We're too close looking at the trees to see the forest. Don't let that go over your head. What about I train for stamina? I train for strength in a difficult situation, in a adverse situation, right? What if some type of natural disaster happens and I need to have strength? I need to be able to carry my brother. I need to be able to carry my mother. I train for that just in case scenario. Right? So we pay car insurance all year, and most of us go a lifetime without never utilizing that car insurance. So why not train just in case I need to do X, Y, and Z, which would positively affect the situation that I'm in? Why not train? Because we know that it's good for my body. And even so, why not train? Because we know it's beneficial for my mind, my mood, my emotions. Because there's very little critical thought being taken place. We're thinking. And I'm sure most people think that they critically be thinking. Because once it's brought out in the open, like now, to say you're not critically thinking, then the ego takes effect, and then the person is like, how you gonna tell me I don't critically think? So let's use this as a growing session, and you can critique yourself. A lot of times, I'm too busy looking at things on a surface level, depending on what it is, and then I'll see something and say, wow, I wasn't thinking that deep about the scenario. That particular scenario, I wasn't critically thinking. The good thing is you can cultivate critical thinking. The reality is most people don't like to think that deep. So again, why do you train? Just know the superficial aspects will fall right into place. General health will typically fall right into place as well. The mindset will fall into place as well. However, you want to have a goal, a purpose, direction, a blueprint, a map to follow. In terms of what is your expectation, right? If you give your subconscious an expectation, a date, a purpose, your subconscious will latch on to that purpose, that date, that goal, and your subconscious will be focused. Oh yes. It gets deep. Cultivate yourself to be a critical thinker on positivity, on thoughts of substance, and stay the course. Don't deviate. Don't get derailed with a lack of patience. We know that things happen and it takes time. We absolutely know this unequivocally. Yet, patience is nil. Patience is slim to none. And once we get over the infatuation of a thought, we rarely stay the course, and that enthusiasm dwindles, and that flame turns into a dim light and ultimately goes out. And then we say, it don't work. Put it this way, our mouths just say the positive aspect of it, but our mind, our body language is saying it doesn't work. So then we're not in alignment. The mind, the body, the thoughts are not in alignment. You have to align everything and know that things take time, and stay the course and see them through. So, again, why do you train? Let's stay the course, people. Peace.